Peace to the gods, peace to the earths, and all of the righteous families of the planet. It's your big brother Fahiym, aka Day Son to God, back again. Just to do a quick, short little bill discussion, with the family, dealing with today, which is the 17th. Today's mathematics is knowledge, God. Knowledge, God, and that's all being born to build and destroy. I just wanted to build on that today, what build and destroy is, and what it means when we say the gods is building and destroying. Of course, we know knowledge is the beginning, it's the foundation and the principal thing, the primary thing that we need in all of our acquisition of knowing stuff and learning something. Knowledge is the foundation of all things in existence. It represents the Asiatic black man who is the head maintainer of the universal family. The God who is the Asiatic black man is the one who has his universe and his solar system and all things within it in alignment with truth. So that's what knowledge represents. The Asiatic black man who is the sun in our solar system, outer and inner, and he is the sole controller of his own existence in this universe. You know what I'm saying? God, of course, is a Roman Greco word or Greco-Roman word, which the white man uses the word God describing a human individual with a supreme intellect, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of all things in existence, or just knowledge. His knowledge is supreme just over the average individual or average human being. You know what I'm saying? This is what a God is. His knowledge, wisdom, and understanding supersedes other human beings. So he's looked at as a God. He's looked at as a supreme force and power among human beings on this planet Earth. The black man is the God. He is the God because he was the first human being who was created, self-created, from out of the black womb of this universe. He was self-created, and on this earth is where he made his self manifested as a living, breathing, walking, talking, fasting, praying, studying human being. And of course, meditate. I don't want to leave that out too. The human being is very essential that the human being gets his daily meditation in. Just like how you eat food every day, the human being is supposed to exercise every day, not just your physical body, but also your mental and spiritual body. You're supposed to exercise that in order to get the best life and the most wholesome life out of your existence as a human being in physical formation on this planet Earth. Build and destroy. To build is to erect something from a foundation and build it or keep adding on to it until it reaches its ultimate potential. Whatever you're trying to bring into fruition or whatever you're trying to bring into ocular manifestation where it can be seen now by other human beings, you have to build. You have to add on. Have a foundation and then add on to that foundation to erect whatever edifice you're trying to put up. This is to build. The God builds because the God is the one who built creation from nothing, the original black man, the supreme being black man. We built this universe from nothing. Just like we build our empire, in our own realm of existence. We want to put money, have friendships in all walks of life, good homes. You know, we want all of these things that Allah God promised us in the person of Master Fard Muhammad in our problem book. He promised us all of these things. So this is something that if we come under those guidelines of freedom, justice, and equality, truth, peace, love, and happiness, these are the things that the black man can attain, and all human beings for that matter can attain, if they're living in accordance with truth. To destroy now, the God can also destroy. It is in his nature to build and destroy, because we know when the original man created self from nothing at all, he had to go to war with himself. He had to go to war with the dark, lower nature of himself. So if he was a drug dealer, if he was a murderer, if he was a pimp, whatever, he had to go to war with that and fight against that, wrangle with that wickedness and evil within himself in order to exalt himself now as God, as Allah God. Allah is only a human being. Arm, leg, arm, and supreme intelligent head. This is man. This is the original man. The black God. The Asiatic black man. So just to, give a little short build today on today's mathematics. I know a lot of people here build and destroy, and they think the gods, well, okay, we know gods build, but how do they destroy? Well, gods destroy negativity or even negative potential. Someone who has potential evil and wickedness within them, we destroy that. That could be black or that could be white. Because even within the own black race, they are ones to be destroyed, believe it or not. Every successful revolution, God begins destroying among himself first. Symbolically, when we gain enlightenment and move ourselves closer to God, we have to look within ourselves and destroy the negative within ourselves. Likewise, when God sends a decree of death down on any nation of people, if his own people are wrapped up within that nation and all hugged up with the enemy, Allah God will destroy his own, and he will destroy his own first before eventually getting to his ultimate enemy, whoever that may be. He's going to destroy what is in self first, with what is in his own nation first that he's trying to bring out and repatriate back to the original. He's going to look within that nation first and begin destroying. Very important point. Because on the internet, sometimes I see brothers, going back and forth and whatnot. And, brothers want to debate and this and that. That's cool. That's going back and forth. Remember, the scripture says we war not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and rulers of the spiritual darkness in high places. I don't know if I'm quoting it right. All of my scholar quoters out there who quote the Bible, Hebrew Israelite brothers, black Christian brothers in the church. I'm not a professional scholar quoter. So pardon that, but it says that it starts in high places, the rulers of spiritual darkness and evil in high places. That means that the war of Armageddon first starts up here in the mind, and then it's a trickling down effect. It's going to trickle down eventually, but the war starts among our own people. When we study any successful revolution on this planet, let's look at the Haitian Revolution. There's many successful revolutions. In Jamaica, we have the story of the Maroons, but let's look at the Haitian Revolution, one of our most noted and most famous. Let's look at that. In the Haitian Revolution, what did Dessalines and Toussaint Louverture and what did these men do? Bookman, who, you know what I'm saying, spearheaded the revolution. What did these individuals do that made them so successful? They went within their own camps first. And anybody who was thought to be a house nigga or some old Uncle Tom ass nigga who wasn't trying to, you know, come back and help and do stuff and you know, which is really what an Uncle Tom really was. You know, when you do the history on that, some Uncle Toms actually helped. They had to dance and buck and shuck and jive and skin their teeth in front of the white man, but on the low, you know what I mean? Low key, they helping their people. You had some Uncle Toms like that, but for the most part, those who don't want to do that and who want to just, you know, push the white man's program forward, push the wicked American agenda forward, you have to go in and we debate these individuals first and dethrone these individuals if they are set up on a pedestal by the masses. We shame them publicly in a public debate. We destroy their truth. That's their truth. But it's not a scientific or a mathematical truth. So therefore, it can't stand the test of scrutiny. And when questions are raised, they can't deal with that. So any successful revolution, you're going to see going back and forth among, you know, the black scholars. You're going to see that. You're going to see contention, verbal, you know, intellectual contention within the conscious community. You're going to see that. You're going to see that. That's just what it is. God goes in on self first and begins destroying, and then he can build. Really, in my opinion, that degree in our supreme mathematics, instead of build and destroy, it should be destroy then build, but it is what it is. Everything is a cipher, 360 degrees, so everything comes around full circle anyway. So, you know, it is what it is. But with that being said, family, I just want to give a short little bill on today's degree, which is the Knowledge God degree in our supreme mathematics. And with that being said, I leave you as I came in the greeting words of peace. We said in the Arabic language, Assalamu alaikum. Peace to the gods, peace to the earths, and all of the righteous families of the planet. Peace.